Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Bunch of Nerds podcast, the official podcast for the Bunch of Nerds channel. I am your host, Jeff Rhodes, and with me I have John.
What's up?
Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, our social media. You can follow us on Instagram, because that's the only one we have.
We need to get to lucky number 13.
No, well, hopefully 14, so skip that.
Yeah.
And also, we're going to look back on this video now. We're like, hey, we had 12 subscribers. Wow. Now we have...
We're going to look at it when we have 10 million.
Okay, that's...
Joe Rogan, we're coming.
Yeah, we're coming.
Yeah.
And literally on your face.
And I know if you look at me, you're going to have some questions. Just understand, yes, I do have a dog here.
Just move your arm, just stroking down.
Yeah.
You probably can't even see it in the camera.
I'm just like...
It's just like, oh. Yeah.
Gets me excited, man.
Yeah. But yeah, we're back for our, I don't know what episode this is. It's
5, 6?
5, 6, 7, 8. I don't even know.
Season 1.
Yeah, season 1, which seasons don't mean anything for podcasts. Whereas me and my other podcast, we're on like season 12. And we started in 2000. We started in 2020.
You just stopped at 2000. I was like, God damn.
Every time we have a more than like a month break, we call it, okay, that's a season wrap up.
There you go.
We used to even mark the season finale episode, but we're like, nah, we stopped doing that. Yeah. But yeah, no, we're back. We're nerdies. If you're new with us, thank you for clicking the video. We're just a bunch of nerds who like to talk about a bunch of nerdy shit. That's just our gimmick of this channel. That's what we do. And for this episode, I don't know if it's nerdy. Basically, the moral of the story is our topic this episode is going to be Cobra Kai.
It's nerdy just because of how corny it is.
It's the most corniest show ever, but it needs to be discussed.
Yeah. Because
it is just awesome. We're recording this, I don't know what, November something. So like 23rd. So they just released, was it last week they released
Part 2 is season 6?
Yeah, the final season, which I thought was going to be the final episodes, which...
Yeah, well, Jeff doesn't pay attention.
I could have sworn he said it was no one told me it was going to be a 3-parter, which is so dumb they started doing that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I was like, once like the last episode was going out, I was like, oh, this is how it ends? This is kind of sick.
I found out before I watched the season, but then I was like right before the season.
I think that had to have been like a new thing. Like, they just like wanted to milk out more money.
Like I talked about, and like I was bitching about literally like last night when I was talking to you. Like, Netflix needs to they need to know what they are. Like, it's like McDonald's not knowing what they are. Like, like
they don't.
They don't. They know you have the dollar menu for a reason. That's who McDonald's is. Now they're trying to be like gourmet.
See, I didn't even think about that. I was thinking about the chicken snack wrap. Chicken snack wrap.
I'm just saying, like, McDonald's is meant to be like if you're on the go and you need something quick, you go to McDonald's. You don't need it to be all fancy. Netflix is like, oh hey, we're gonna try and release stuff every 6 months now instead of just drop it all like they used to.
Yes, no, I actually like that because it goes back to cable. I'm a stronger proponent. I don't know. I am in favor of the weekly drops. I think it builds up anticipation. I think the only reason people liked Game of Thrones so much because it was a lot happening and it was a weekly drop. If it all got released at the same time, I feel like it wouldn't have been talked about as much.
And that's fine, but like I'm okay with like Disney Plus doing it. I'm okay with Hulu doing it.
I'm okay with Netflix.
I'm okay with everybody doing it besides Netflix.
Why?
Because that is their role. Like, if I want to binge something, that is what Netflix is there for.
Netflix is there to binge stuff that's already been out. Like, that's when Netflix started going binge worthy. It was when they had like Friends on there. That's been a show that's been out for 10 years. Plus 10 years. God, we're old. But
20. It
fuck.
ended 20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years.
Started 30 years ago.
Or like The Office. Like, they have like new seasons like there, but it's like you binged it. Like, I guess they did have their original stuff like Orange is the New Black and like House of Cards. I think were like the first like 2 like Netflix original shows.
Like 10 minutes. Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the New Black is a very good show. It's actually the first show I ever binge watched. I watched the first season all in like one day.
Interesting.
Mostly because it was just a bunch of lesbians in jail. So I was just like,
I have to check this out.
And then actually, you go for the lesbians, you stay for the plot.
Are they actually are they attractive lesbians or are they ugly lesbians?
I mean, I think everyone's beautiful in their own right.
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck is this?
What are you talking?
Hey, what the fuck is this?
You're not gonna get me out. I'm media trained, bitch. What's going on?
I'm not. Fuck lesbians.
What'd they do to you? Nothing.
They stole my bitches.
Okay. But yes, Cobra Kai. I know those who aren't familiar with Cobra Kai, it's the Okay, so you got the Karate Kid had what original 3 trilogy, then they had the 4th one.
4, yeah.
Well, they had the original trilogy, then they had the next Karate Kid with Hilary Swank.
Stupid.
Shout out Swank. Only thing I remember about that movie is they had a hawk on the roof. Is that not it? Is that the same movie?
They
right?
did.
Yeah,
they
it has a hawk on the roof.
Yeah, I don't.
And then the plot couldn't
not
tell
a hawk to like an actual hawk.
Yeah, it's a hawk. Yeah, but then and I don't know why the hawk stood out to me. I don't think it had any plot driven thing. It was just there. I just remember her playing with a hawk with Mr. Miyagi.
I think it got injured and that she was trying to rescue it, and for some reason
it was teaching her patience or something or healing.
No, nothing to do with Mr. Miyagi. She had it before Miyagi.
Oh,
but it was she locked this hawk up on the roof because it was injured and she was nursing it, but she was not allowed to keep the hawk on the roof of the school. So it made me wonder, why not just take it off the roof?
Because it's a hawk, it can murder you.
Right, yes. Well, she would go in there and feed it and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I couldn't tell you that movie, but I grew up in 2010. They had the remake.
That was your whole year. That you grew up the entire year of 2010.
Yeah, I became a man.
You went from 0 to 24?
I became a man in 2010.
Oh, okay,
That's
gotcha.
just it. And becoming a man, I watched the remake of the Karate Kid, which really should have been called the Kung Fu Kid.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna get started with that because I get it. Marketing, you need it. It gave us one of the best bops in movie history. Never say never, but just Justin Bieber. That got me through my high school basketball games. So my hype music. I'll be in my corner just vibing. Everybody's listening to Waka Flocka.
And you're listening
to
Lil
Wayne. Yeah, I'm like, what are you listening to, Jeff? I'm like, listen to fucking Never Say Never. Let's fucking get it. I was hype as hell.
When I first heard that, I thought it was a woman singing.
Oh, Justin Bieber?
Yeah.
I thought it was a black little girl too.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this man got soul. Hell yeah, dude. Let's get it.
Well, never mind. I was meant to make a P. Diddy joke, but it's okay.
Oh, poor Justin.
I actually feel bad for him.
But yeah, this is the continuation of that, which I think
was birthed out of How I Met Your Mother.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so
because they brought William Zabka and Ralph
Macchio.
It was the whole joke with him, him being the good guy.
That brought William Zabka and Ralph Macchio with the idea of making Cobra Kai.
Really?
Yes, they were both talking about it.
Well, you watched the first season you watched the original first season
on YouTube?
Yeah,
no, not on YouTube.
No one did.
Yeah,
that's why I got canceled.
That's why it's on Netflix.
Yeah, so the history of it too is. It was originally a YouTube Red, which is a very short-lived streaming service for YouTube. Yeah. And it was original content for there. I think the first season, no one watched it. Yeah. But I think either Sony Pictures or Netflix or a combination of both thought this was good enough to get a warrant of season 2. Yeah. And they put, I think, all of season. Honestly, the first 2 seasons might both been on YouTube Red. I'm not sure because. I just remember watching the first 2 seasons.
It was just season 1.
Okay, it was. Yeah. I remember watching the 2 seasons back to back.
Yeah.
When it came on Netflix, and I was like, "How do you describe this?" I had a tweet the other day, or a Facebook post that I described this show as it is the acting of a Disney Channel show. The drama of a CW show with the action of a Saturday morning Fox Kids show,
cartoon,
all put into one, and it's awesome.
It's basically a live action anime.
Yes, it's they train, they get better, they fight
30 seconds.
They fight the bad guy, and then the next season a new bad guy comes. You have to get stronger.
It's literally all the same bad guy though.
Kind of,
it's literally the same bad guy.
But it's so cool because all the bad guys are from the Karate Kid universe.
Yeah, well, and spoilers. When they brought back Terry Silver for the last season, I thought he was done. But when they brought him back, I was like, yes. Terry Silver is one of my favorite villains.
Why?
He's just awesome,
just a bastard.
He is, but he's awesome. He's just conniving.
Just chilling in the hot tub.
He's like that Lex Luthor rich guy.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
Yeah, and he's just awesome. And he's just it's just he's never beaten until he's beaten, you know?
Yeah, and the fact that I had to do a recap because when I first the first half of season 6 dropped in early this summer, right? Early in the spring or whatever. Yeah. And I had to do a recap, and I had to there's so much shit has happened. Miguel broke his back in season 2 or 3. I forgot.
Yeah, I know.
And he fell. The high school brawl.
What
the high school brawl.
Yeah.
That was an epic scene. And then they had this grown ass man, the Stingray guy.
Dude,
he's just coming in and kicking kids' ass.
Dude, I love that. Every time I see it, I'm just start laughing. He's just hold on, sir, I got it. Pushes the principal and just starts beating the shit out of these motherfuckers.
If you haven't watched the show, you need to. It's so good. But we're talking about specifically about what just came out this season, season 6. For those, like I said, spoilers. For those who don't know, it's season 6. I think both dojos are at like they combined together to make the Miyagi-Do.
Yeah, they just did Miyagi-Do.
But they added the eagle on the crest, I think, to like make
really?
it. I think to make it like because Eagle Fang.
Dude, that was the stupidest name ever. I remember when that first happened, I was like, all right, this isn't gonna stick. They're gonna change it. At some
Eagle
point.
Fang.
Yeah, and then I was just like, oh no, it's
They stuck
staying.
for it's like 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, I was like, oh my, and they actually like say it with a straight face, like.
Well, Miyagi-Do sounds ridiculous too.
It does. Cobra Kai is the only cool
Cobra
name.
Kai is awesome,
like,
man.
I would join a dojo called Cobra Kai.
I hope it ends with them like getting the name back, like Johnny taking back Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they put him through so much shit.
I'll say this, like when they say Cobra Kai never dies, they mean it. Like
Dude,
it fucking never dies.
It does. Oh my. Okay, so let's get into the season because it was so funny. Okay, so this season starts off with them all doing kumbaya. They basically were like, hey, there's no bad guy to fight, so let's just go enter this world tournament for kids in high school karate session.
Oh,
it was like this, and then like there's a whole backstory with Mr. Miyagi, which I'm
kind of intrigued.
I was gonna say I don't care.
Oh, you don't care? I'm intrigued.
They're trying to. I think what they're trying to do with that is set up the movie. Because they already confirmed the movie.
They are making a movie.
They already confirmed the movie with Jackie Chan's character
Yep.
and Ralph Macchio coming
Yep.
together to help some new karate kid do some new
Which,
shit.
I'm sorry, I feel like Jackie Chan could kick Ralph Macchio's ass.
No,
Like,
for sure.
their
But
characters.
But I want to know how they're going to tackle the whole karate versus kung fu kind of debate. I feel like they kind of mentioned it in the Jaden Smith one, like it's kung fu, not karate.
Yeah.
Like I said, they just named it Karate Kid because you need a name.
They need the name, yeah.
Yeah, but then like
no one would have went and saw if they called it like the Kung Fu Kid.
Yeah, people were like, oh, this is just a ripoff of the Karate Kid.
Exactly, which it was, but like verbatim, like every step, it was just like.
And I think I'm not sure if it's the same Will Smith, but I'm pretty sure Will Smith is the producer of Cobra Kai.
He is.
Okay, that's him.
Yeah,
okay, I didn't know if it was him or not.
I mean,
it's a very generic.
I mean,
name.
I guess technically I don't know, but I'm just going with
it. It's
it.
a very generic name, so I didn't know if it was just like him. I was like, oh shit, that's nice to see he's still involved, even though his son's not in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this season.
Well, Jaden is he's a martial artist.
Well, yeah, because he had to train for that movie.
Yeah, but like he continued it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, yeah, he went like after the movie.
Yeah.
He someone was like there watching him, and they're like, he's actually good.
Damn.
So he had to. So they actually took him to like Japan or China or wherever, and they trained him for a period of time.
Shit,
I don't know how long of a period of time, but it was a period of time.
I know some of the kids on this cast are like actually black belts, like the one Asian chick who like.
Why she gotta be Asian, bro?
Because she's fucking Asian. Like, what do you mean? Like she's Asian.
The hot one, the mean one.
The one that like the one that made the black kid shit his pants.
Dude, that was so funny.
That was that part. This show is so dumb.
Oh my god!
But it's so I cannot explain the show.
To me, I would have just. He was in the woods. I would have just dropped it.
And not in front of her. That's like child
porn. But anywhere in the woods, go behind a tree and just shit. I wouldn't have shit. I would have done.
Have you ever done it before?
How I shit outside?
Yeah, bro, like behind a tree.
Yes, I was in basic training, bro.
I don't know what that means. Like I know what that means, but like, does that mean you have to shit and like, you don't get toilet breaks?
I mean, no, you do, but sometimes you don't have access to it.
Oh shit!
So
literally,
yeah. I literally had to dig a hole.
Oh shit!
I shit in the ground, and then I did have they do give us like little packets.
Oh
of
fuck!
paper.
You're supposed to dig a hole.
I mean, you're not supposed to. I mean, you don't have to, but I did.
Oh, okay, I didn't do it when I did it. Mine was a dare. They're like, I know I lost a bet,
bro,
and I thought I had you go shit in the woods, and I was like, okay. And I shot in the woods, and it was the most demoralizing thing in the world. I'm like,
dude. Honestly, in basic training, there's so many more things that's demoralizing. you just roll with it.
Yeah, no, there's two different things. But yeah, you're right. That part of
you did it off a dare? What the
Not
fuck?
a dare, it's a bet. I lost a bet.
Okay.
I'm a man of my word. If I lose a bet, I will.
Your bet was to shit in the woods?
No, so
that's like a Tuesday.
No, so we were playing this game called Fours. I'll explain it real quick.
Okay.
Basically, Fours is you have a dice in your hand. You say this, hey, John, if I roll a 4, and only if I roll a 4, you have to go shit in the woods. And then you roll a 4, the person has to do it. If you roll anything else, if you roll a 3, that means you have to do it. And if you roll anything else, it's dead. Next bet.
Gotcha.
And then I did. Hey, someone said, "Hey Jeff, go shit in the woods." Or no. I think I said it, and I rolled a 3, and I was like, "Fuck, I got shit in the woods now." And then I was just like, "Well, man, my word." It was like a fraternity thing. We're all in the woods.
It was.
And of course there was cameras outside of the house too, so that person probably has videotapes of me.
Shitting in the woods.
So if I were to get famous.
Was it at night?
No, it was in the day.
Oh, fuck.
I tried to find the biggest tree to hide my big ass, and I was just shat behind the woods. It's just what it is, what it is. I can't.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's
Anyways.
what I also like that part of this show, like the competition stuff, like the intertour, like the first half having the fight for captains, because Miguel should have been captain.
Miguel's the better fighter,
dude. Okay, into this half of the season, Miguel literally like 1v2'd a person off of a fucking
Miguel's a better fighter than Robbie,
and I was.
And here's the thing: they did make Robbie win that fight fair and square. Like,
there
was no bullshit.
Yeah.
So like, I can respect it. Which sometimes you just lose a fight. Are you okay?
No, because every time I look at that fight scene, it's like it is an anime. They literally like that fight. He'll be losing a little bit. He'll look at him, have like a little power up, like himself, and he'll do like bust a move out, and he'll like win. I'm like, dude,
what's it called in Dragon Ball Z where they do that?
The Super Saiyan.
Yeah, Super Saiyan.
He just goes Super Saiyan.
Which he just sees he's getting his ass kicked, and then he just sees what's her face, Peyton List, whatever.
Yeah.
He sees Tori, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, we can fight now." I'm like, dude, I've been in fights before, and I've seen girls walk in. I have never just like been able to turn it on like that.
The only thing we're missing is like that anime inner dialogue voice thing.
Oh yeah,
where he's like, "She's right. I'm better than this. Like I can do it." But yeah, it's stuff like that. But like the fight, because he has the one with Miguel, like the 2v1 on top. It's a very predictable story. Like Cobra Kai, I was watching it with Paige, and I said like, oh, because as soon as I said the montage of like Miguel just kicking ass, I was like, oh, they're gonna end up with him facing like 3 people, because he's like, and I love the fact that they wrote him as like he knows he's a shit, and so he'll be like, Robbie, nut the fuck up or shut up.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
He's like, dude, I'm better than you right now.
Right.
Like, I will prove it. And he's like, this is how it's done. And he just goes up there and just fucking
does it.
Destroys 2 people at the same time. I'm like, fuck, I want him to be like the one at the end of the series.
Right.
Like doing the 1v1 battle.
Well, they did, I don't know if it's going to be, because like they've already...
weird.
They've already done like Miguel's story.
Yeah, I know. It's like Robbie's turn.
It's Robbie's turn, but I'm
like, who cares?
Yeah, but I'm just like... Miguel's cooler. I like Miguel better.
Miguel's dope. And like another part of this season is like, so we talked like the action part is awesome.
It makes no sense, but
the action is who gives a shit. It's like Power Rangers.
Well, yeah, but
it's
someone's
Power Rangers.
so they learn karate. Who the fuck?
In like 2 months.
Yeah, exactly. But like, who the fuck taught them gymnastics? Like, they're like doing all these flips and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are we like? Do they go to ninja school? Like,
yes, that's what Cobra Kai is.
Apparently. Well, they didn't even all go through Cobra Kai. Well, I guess they all did.
Like at one point, I think they all did, except for like his daughter. Yeah.
Well, she kind of did.
True.
With Johnny.
Oh yeah, true. But like. It's the drama that gets me. This show is so dramatic for no reason.
Oh my god!
And I don't know why it works,
but it's so entertaining.
I need like a scientist to come in here and tell me the science of Cobra Kai and why it works.
There's so many shows like that like we can't stand because of how dramatic they are.
Yes,
but Cobra Kai, you're right.
It's so dramatic. It's so dramatic.
Like when like at the end of part 1.
Oh my god, the
best
cliffhanger ever.
It was like, oh my
god. The music, the slow mo. Everything.
They literally had like an opera.
And like even this season with like so like the one dojo that's like super badass, like by the I forget what they're called. It's like the gray one. The one, the Iron Dragons.
I don't know how I remember that.
The big white dude.
Yeah.
And like wanting to get with Sam. And then him just death staring Miguel, and Miguel's like, "What the fuck's your problem?"
Well, my thing is, dude, that's his girlfriend. Yeah. Like, what are you pissed off about? You tried to move in on his girlfriend.
Like the drama makes no sense.
Yeah.
And he's just like, and then, spoiler alert for you if you haven't seen it, the last episode ends with like this big brawl between all the dojos, and it's awesome.
Out of nowhere,
and he just fucking punches
this dude just comes up and gets sucker punched, and then everyone else was like, "Hey, let's fight."
And then Miguel's like, what's your real? He's like, I'm gonna fight you. And he starts just going ham on Miguel. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening?
It would make sense if Miguel wanted to fight him for trying to kiss Sam.
Yeah.
But like
they wrote the opposite.
He tried to kiss his girlfriend, so he's trying to fight Miguel.
It's like the one person that showed him like any kind of like sympathy in the last like years, he's just clenched onto, and now he's like,
yeah.
My favorite part is when he was just like after they all announced who won, and they're like he's just staring at him, and Miguel's like, dude, what's this?
What's going on?
Like he looks at him, he was like, okay, and then it just keeps happening. He's like, dude, what's this guy's problem?
Right.
And then I love how he like yells it like like if you know in reality, like he would have heard him. He was like, it's his problem, not mine. And he like points to the guy, and the guy's just like, oh, dude, it's that show. And then it's just it wasn't other drama stuff. The whole stuff with like I said, Mr. Miyagi, him getting Ralph Macchio getting kidnapped and then put in a cage.
Dude, I actually loved that.
No, it was badass.
No, yeah,
but it was also like I like the fact that it was like a misdirection because it had nothing to do with Mr. Miyagi.
Well, it had nothing to do with Mr. Miyagi, but I love the fact that they made you think it was Kreese. And Kreese was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
See,
it was Terry Silver. I was like, that is fucking great.
It's bad writing, but also overall good writing. You know what I mean?
It was so like because it would not work. It would not work with anything else. Just with Cobra Kai.
It's so like it's not that's not even bad. It's just corny and cheesy.
Oh, it's absolutely corny and cheesy. But like, it's amazing.
I feel like it's like the one show that like it leads heavily on this 80s nostalgia.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
It would not work without the nostalgia.
But like I don't have nostalgia for the Karate Kid. Like I said, I grew up watching the black one. That's why I call it the black one. The Black Karate Kid.
Of course you did.
Yeah. I watched Black Annie too. Oh, we got dogs barking. Might be somebody here. Oh. But yeah, no, I was not aware of like but like when I first watched it, I was like, I think I might have watched only one Karate Kid. And then like when Silver came around, I had no idea who he was.
Oh,
I
really?
had to rewatch the last two.
Oh, so you didn't even feel that impact.
I didn't know who Chosen was. I didn't know who any of these people were.
No.
I was just.
You were just like, what the fuck's going on?
And then I like how the show also shows flashbacks themselves.
No, when Terry Silver came in, that was like, and like they had so that like violin music, that's basically like his theme music, right?
And the movies too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So and then when they when Silver came in and like he hook kicked that wine bottle, and they had the music going, that was like, fuck yeah. That was just like, fuck yes.
You were like, I fucking love it. I fucking love it. You know what I'm waiting for? This probably won't happen. I kind of I'm torn between I want it to happen and I don't want it to happen because I think it's going to be it's not going to fit and it's going to just set up the next movie. Mm-hmm. But I kind of want it to happen because it's kind of awesome. It's like Jada Smith. Just Jada Smith came out of nowhere and started fucking fighting people for no reason.
That could be entertaining. That could be entertaining.
Like they just roll up to the Saikai Taikai and it's just Jackie Chan and Jada Smith. Like, hey, we're our own dojo.
That'd be dope, actually.
We're the dojo. We're the kung fu dojo.
That'd be dope.
But I how do you think they're gonna end it? Because like I said, it ended with a big brawl and it ended with a kid stabbing himself to death,
bro.
Which is a vibe change.
That was actually very unexpected.
It wasn't.
You thought he was gonna stab himself?
No, I thought he was gonna kill somebody. I thought the guy was gonna kill, but I didn't expect him to kill himself by accident.
That's what I'm saying. I thought. Oh,
okay, got you. No, I knew someone was gonna die because he had to grab that knife.
He grabbed the knife. I was like, oh shit.
And then
I gotta say this: that knife looks so fake. That was the first thing I noticed.
That's exactly what Paige said. She's like, "Oh, that's rubber."
Yeah, I know. It was so obvious. I was like, "Oh my god!"
I was like, "That's part of
just like,
dude, that's part of the nostalgia."
It's a part of.
They use 80s props too.
Yeah, I know.
But like, what do you think how it's gonna end? Like, what's gonna be because it has to end in a big fight, right? Like one big fight.
Well, it's funny because they already had a big fight.
But like, and I'm talking about like a more intimate fight. Like they had like a one-on-one. Like they had like a big war in Star Wars, and then they had
someone's gonna fight Terry Silver.
It has to be Johnny then, right?
I think it should be Johnny.
I think they're gonna. I think it's gonna end up happening for some way because this show always finds a way to amaze me. Mm-hmm. The big Terminator guy who hates Miguel is somehow gonna join Cobra Kai. That's what he fights like.
I think Johnny's gonna take over the dojo.
Miyagi-Do or Cobra Kai.
I don't know. That's what I'm. That's why
I said I hope that he gets Cobra Kai back.
What's his face's name? Daniel's gonna do. Is just gonna like kind of let it be a little bit, maybe fund it because he's rich.
Gotcha.
But I think he's just Johnny is because that's all he's got at this point.
Yeah,
that's all he's got.
Oh, hello.
What's up?
Oh, hello. You're on camera.
Yeah, you're on camera right now.
Yeah. Oh,
We're talking about Cobra Kai. You want to come in?
Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I haven't seen it in a while.
Welcome to our humble abode.
Yeah, hope to share a mic, but
Yeah.
this is AK. He's a buddy of mine.
I'm AK.
Yeah.
I'm a buddy of his.
Yeah.
And yours too.
Want to say something to the people?
What's going on, everybody? My name's AK, aka Xavier.
AKA.
What's your thoughts on Cobra Kai?
Yeah. Have you ever seen Cobra Kai yet?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think it was a pretty revolutionary show in terms of, a lot of the old is new again type shows, which was really great. I was really happy they were able to bring back a good chunk of the original cast, which was a pretty
much all of
exciting
them.
bit of it. The nod to Mr. Miyagi was pretty
Yes.
great. The guy who plays John Kreese, he was on Dancing with the Stars.
Was he
for, like,
really?
one episode.
That's hilarious.
And then he got eliminated.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He moves like an old person.
He does.
He really does. He did not take care of himself.
No.
The guy who played Terry Silver is actually younger than Ralph Macchio.
Really?
Yeah.
It's that silver hair that does.
Yeah. Well, that and he literally played and he was supposed to be like 30 years old and Daniel was supposed to be like in his teens.
Yeah.
Well, Ralph Macchio was actually like 30 years old when he played Daniel in Karate Kid 3.
That's pretty
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's pretty controversial. Like Karate Kid 3 was where it kind of ended, except for the next Karate Kid.
That was
With the hawk.
But I liked
Dog.
Karate
It's funny 'cause
Kid
now they
3.
have a
It's
hawk.
pretty good. So I wanted to see more of Karate Kid: The Next Generation, but I get why it didn't continue.
The
on.
next generation.
Or not the next.
The next
think,
Karate
I think
Kid.
it was the next. Yeah,
The next
the
Karate
next
Kid.
Karate Kid.
Yeah,
That's what it's called.
We talked.
With
Hilary
the
Swank.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
So it was silly and I think pretty
Pointless.
unrealistic.
Pointless.
Although I think most of Karate Kid's pretty unrealistic, but
Well, Cobra Kai is 100%. We
So-
said it's basically live action anime.
dude, there would be more people in jail,
Right?
especially in Los Angeles,
Right.
California.
Right.
More people.
That's well. I think he was no. He I don't know where Stingray's at, but I think he did go to jail. Or no, he got he's not allowed within like 100 feet of a school or some shit like that. Which if you look at him, I wouldn't let him within 100 feet of a school.
Because I haven't seen him since like season 4. Or whatever.
Right. We're talking about when Stingray beat up all the kids in the school.
Dude, like the school brawl.
The school
like,
brawl.
Oh yeah.
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 I love that episode.
Yeah.
I mean, it was freaking sweet. It was cool. Like, talk about gang fights.
I know, right? Which in
it-
reality, like, I feel
but-
like this is America. Somebody would have pulled out a gun. Like,
yeah.
somebody would have gotten shot before they got
Well,
kicked off.
it is Los
ledge.
Angeles, where like
It's true.
California, where
It's true.
guns don't exist.
Yeah.
So,
Except in the hands of criminals.
but
I don't know
but I mean,
I don't know what that was.
but I'm
record, fuck it.
it was
Do you really?
it was hard to suspend my disbelief for very long on how that brawl went down. That was pretty cool though. So
We're saying that. Have you seen the latest season?
I haven't. No.
Okay. Well,
you gotta watch it.
yeah, we're not going to spoil it for you.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
okay.
Don't listen to this episode.
Yeah, don't listen to this episode. Have you listened to an episode yet?
I haven't yet.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
I know you invited me to be on an episode, and my stupid ass decided to go do a 20-mile ruck march.
Yeah, I
that
know.
day.
Yeah. Real quick. We're going to talk about that real quick. How did that go?
Dude, I was destroyed.
Did you prepare for it at all?
No, not at all. I told myself, I was like, I've got a month to prepare for this ruck march. And you know what? I'll be on it. And then like a week went by, and I was like, I'm definitely not going to prepare for this.
I just wouldn't have done it. I would have been like, fuck it.
Yeah, I was on pace.
Was Newkirk there?
He was not. No,
Oh, okay.
no. But I was on pace for the first 12 miles. I finished the first 12 miles in
Okay.
like just under 3 hours.
You know, that's how you get your IAB or something like that.
For
EAB
the
or whatever it's
expert
called.
infantryman badge, like there's a 12-mile ruck, but you have to remember
EIB. That's
the weight difference is different, or the
Oh,
weight
it is.
difference. There is a weight difference.
yeah, that's true.
And for the Norwegian, it's a 25-pound pack. It's like 24 point some whatever pounds.
Okay.
Dry weight, so no water.
No water. Yeah.
So
add like 3 pounds.
I guess it depends on how much water.
how much water you have,
They
yeah.
had water points and everything that you could refill, but I mean,
When I was in basic
affects your
training, I used to
time.
try and drink so much water that way it would lessen the weight out of my pack.
Yeah, but yeah, freaking. Like I think your typical like EIB ruck march it's a 12-mile march. That's the Army standard, 12 miles in 3 hours.
Mhm.
But I think it's a 45-pound pack.
Mm.
So about another 20 pounds.
Okay.
And that weight really hits you. But, yeah, I made it somewhere over 14 miles before they started collecting people and saying, like, hey, you're not going to make time.
Oh,
so
really? Oh, so they don't even let you finish?
No, I didn't
Oh,
get to
dang.
finish. They just started scooping people up.
That sucks.
So, but I got, by mile 7, like, my legs just started locking up. They were cramping. I could not move. Well, I mean, I could move. Like,
By mile 7, really?
by mile 7.
Damn.
Like, and that's where, like, mile 6 is where it started getting all hilly and stuff like that.
There you go.
And then into mile 7, and then there was essentially a turnaround that brought you back all through those freaking hills. And man, I ended up only making it 2 miles after making a 12 mile in 3 hours. I made it 2 miles in 1 hour. So
that's pretty good.
For 2 miles in 1 hour.
Oh, 2 miles. Okay, yeah, you're right.
That's slow.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like limping along.
Yeah, okay, I did. Yeah, I think the fastest I ever did was like 6 miles in probably 2.5 hours. I was like hoofing it, but that was when I was in shape and wasn't fat.
Yeah, I deal with that. Deal with that all the time.
Yeah, I saw Case Bolt like killed it.
Dude, he crushed it.
Yeah.
He's a machine. I think he had one of the fastest times.
Yeah. He would be here tonight, but Grauman's getting married, so he's at his wedding. I was like, damn, I see.
I didn't know they were tight like that.
They are, yeah.
That's precious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're all tall white guys. Why would they be tight?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Who else?
Yeah. Getting ready for that. Getting ready for that party.
No, we still got some time. We got 20 minutes. Let's go 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Your invitation said started at 5:30.
Yeah, I know.
What's their board
Is that the soundboard?
33 minutes.
Oh, 30.
This would be a ridiculously short podcast.
The last one was like 35.
I thought it was like 45.
I'm loving the Dave Filoni cowboy hat.
Bro, this was a total like. I was like, should I wear my poncho? He was like, yeah. And I was like, if I'm gonna wear the poncho, I'm gonna wear the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
There you go. I can get the Dave Filoni reference.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. I just need boots. Like I don't have boots.
The last podcast we recorded in here, and he was like, "I'm gonna tell him why I'm wearing a hat." We recorded the whole thing. Never mentioned why.
Never mentioned that.
Oh
He was wearing a cowboy hat for no reason.
It looks like the type of cowboy hat that Dave Filoni wears all the time.
Yeah, it is. Well, I think his is like fabric. It's not leather. Though.
It might be.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
I saw it and that was the first
Speaking of
thing
which, what do you think of my room?
I friggin' love it.
It's dope,
oh
right?
My
First time in here?
gosh. This is my
Yeah.
first time ever being in here.
Yeah.
And
He's never been to the house before.
holy crap.
We tried to plan it, but just nothing really happened.
A lot more Lego stuff than I have.
Yeah. This is signed.
Which I'm not
signed.
I'm not much of a Lego person to begin with.
Oh.
So it's cool. And I have a couple Star Wars Lego things, but all of them were bought as gifts for me. I never sought them out.
I've put way too much money into Legos.
You should see the amount of ships from the game Star Wars Armada that I have.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
Loads of ships. Loads of them. I've wanted to get like fish wire and like hang them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And stuff
Yeah.
like
Add like 2 different sides and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, you got this for it.
Oh, I do, yeah. I didn't put those in.
Yeah, that's the first time I'm seeing your Thrawn
Yep,
signed.
I
in
have
the
2
flesh.
books over there that's Thrawn. Those were both signed.
Yep.
This was actually limited edition. Not from it was licensed by Lucasfilm, but it wasn't made by Lucasfilm.
Nice.
And like they only made like a certain amount of them.
That's dope.
Yeah.
How much
pretty
does it all
cool.
cost you?
I don't want to think about it.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even just in my Armada stuff, like those tabletop game packs, they're expensive. Like
bet.
small ships, they're like $20. And you get the big ships, and they're like $60, $70 a piece. So I mean, they come with the card components to use them.
Right.
So I mean, you're talking about the mold of the model and manufacturing that, and then all the cards and tokens and everything that get printed with it.
You got a pretty good like board game collection.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Board games are a passion of mine. The problem is now finding time and people to play.
Right. Well, like I said, do you play D&D?
I played once. It was supposed to be a 45-minute campaign. It took us 3 hours to finish.
I bet that sounds about right.
It's pretty close to what happens every time. Like I try and start one. Like we'll try and get people together to do one.
We talked about it.
And then like we'll get there and we'll make characters and then
it never happens.
And it never happens.
Yeah, I need to make a character.
I have a character. He's a drunken master. He's an elephant, a master of the drunken kung fu, whatever. And he's like a prince of like a elephant czar named Bradley Uppercuts III. Basically,
the Goofy movie.
Oh wait, no. It's Babar from the show Babar.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
That's what it is.
Gotcha.
Speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, did you know in board games in general, Fantasy of Flight, the board game company, they originally did Armada, X-Wing, and then it turned into Asmodee or something like that. But Fantasy of Flight, they still focus on like board games, just not the miniature figure aspect of the board game, to my understanding. But there is a Star Wars role-playing game that Fantasy of Flight makes, and I have the starter set.
That sounds cool.
I bought this years ago.
I never played it.
But you can. It's like essentially a lot of the same style components to Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Where you pick your race and like the type of class of person.
That'd be dope. Like, could you be like anything? Like, you could be a bounty hunter or a Jedi or anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, that sounds dope.
Yeah.
I would do that.
They've got like campaign books that you can use with it.
Okay.
The most I've ever role played in that tabletop sense was actually with that game.
Oh,
and
really?
I took essentially the core components of it, and then I homebrewed a whole little story campain thing, and it was really cool because I got to use a lot of the miniature figures and stuff like that I had to really kind of bring the story elements to life, which was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's really cool.
So the only weird thing is that this game has proprietary dice. It's all the same types of dice that you need for Dungeons and Dragons, except the printed number icons are completely different than like your normal D20 or your 6-sided die or your 4-sided die. So
that'd be cool, actually. Yeah. Well, Sam Witwer has a channel on YouTube, I think.
He probably does.
Yeah, and like all he does is play role-playing games with the like Star Wars Rebels cast.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like Freddie Prinze Jr., like those guys. Yeah.
Wait, was he in
Kanan.
No.
Kanan.
Sam Witwer.
Sam Witwer was Darth Maul.
Oh, duh. Okay, got you. Yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
He's every character.
Speaking of Sam Witwer, did you see the GalaxyCon lineup?
Is he there?
Sam Whitworth is there for GalaxyCon in Ohio this year. So, or in this upcoming year. I forget the dates.
I'm looking forward to Indy Comic Con.
Not as many Star Wars people.
What?
They announced it yet?
It's a little early.
I think all they announced so far is what's his face, the Star Trek dude.
William Shatner?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
He's been there before.
Yeah.
Probably he's an asshole.
He is.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
He is.
He kind of seemed like it there.
Like his autograph is like $70.
You know who's
at Comic-Con here in Indy, like a couple of years ago, it was $100 or $120 just for a signature.
Maybe that's what it was. I knew it was something ridiculous.
Yeah.
The coolest celebrity I ever met, and she's kind of like a C-class celebrity, honestly, just because she's she's a voice actress, not a live-action actress. Voice actress, she's like A, but was the chick who played Azula. Her name was Gray Desiree or something. She gave me 3 hugs at Comic-Con.
She's super nice.
She had a fat ass.
I knew it was
It's not the first.
man.
I have a Funko Pop up there that's signed by her.
You have a Funko Pop?
A
Funko
Funko. Yeah, I thought the same
I have a
thing. Funko Pop.
I heard
A Funko Pop up there.
Is that why it looks sticky?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. But I have Zuko's autograph, the guy who did Zuko up there. Dante, yeah.
I forget who I was standing in line for, but man, like my dad had made a joke. He came with us and had like a full-blown conversation with him, Zuko's voice actor.
Oh, dude, nicest dude.
He was
nicest
super
dude.
nice.
Yeah. No.
Did I ever tell you the time I went to Comic-Con and pissed off a Power Ranger?
Was it Tommy?
No.
Okay.
No, right. It was.
Watch out, you might get a taste of Morphin time.
No, it was Rocky, the guy who put the second class Red Ranger for the Mighty Morphin.
What'd you do?
And so I was just.
Here, hit on the mic real quick. We gotta get this.
So I was just. It was before, like 2 years ago, before I was just there, just hanging out. I was there for not Nathan, the voice actor for Uncharted. I forget his Nolan North. I was there to see Nolan North and get his autograph. And he was just like booth by himself. And I'm just like, holy fuck, that's fucking Rocky. I said, hey, Rocky, what's up, man? I was like, I was like hype as shit. He's like, hey, man, what's going on? He's like, hey, I'm like, hey, my name's Steve. And I was like, oh, my bad, Rocky. I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, man, I'm Steve. So I'm like talking to this guy. And I kept just like, so Rocky, like, what was it like? He was like, my name's Steve. And I could just tell that his face was getting like
annoyed.
Annoyed. And then I was just like, Like, all right, man, can I get a picture? And then he's trying to like haggle me. He tried to like haggle me for a dagger. He's like, this is a limited edition, like Red Ranger thing. And I was like,
I would have bought it.
He was like, I'll give it to you, like for something. I was like, okay, but like, is it really yours or is it Jason's?
Oh my god! You were trying to piss this dude off.
I was just like, my first like thing with like a hero of mine as a kid. I was just like, I bought a picture from him. Then I ran into him the year Tommy was there. He was also there too with Aisha. And I was like, do you remember me at all? And he was like, no. I was like, I was the one that kind of got mad at, like you got mad at me. And he was like, did you write something on a forum? And I was like, yeah, that was me. And I didn't write anything on a forum. Yeah. And then he was like, yeah. I was like, I remember like. You called. I think he was mixing up two people because he got the situation right.
Right.
So I kept calling him Rocky, and he was like, "I just wanted you to know that my name was really Steve." I was like, "Yeah, no, that was me. I'm sorry." But yeah, no, I pissed. He was getting very annoyed, and I was just like, "Oh no." Oh yeah, no. He was probably just happy to have someone interaction with. Like, so his booth was empty.
I missed the Comic-Con because we were at Drill with what's her face, the chick who played Ahsoka.
Yeah,
Ashley Eckstein.
Why was I thinking of Tilson? That's actually, I'm thinking of something.
Yeah, I know who you're thinking of.
Oh, Ashley Tisdale?
Ashley Tisdale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some chick who was in Slovakia with us, her name was Tillotson. Was her first name Ashley?
You're thinking of Tillotson.
Oh, okay. Who the fuck are we thinking of?
I have no idea.
Okay, whatever.
Is she a voice actor or just a chick that you went to Slovakia with?
No, just a chick we went to.
Oh, that was like a famous person.
AK was hitting on her.
We happened to take a ride at the same time.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
And a Polish Wolverine, the hatches and over everything. And I was a committed man at the time.
Oh yeah, never mind.
I was given a pass for that entire trip to Europe, but I did not take advantage of it because I am a man of respect.
I was single at the time, and I still didn't take advantage of it. Mostly because
I wasn't there.
Club closed by the time
exactly. we had our curfew was 9 o'clock.
Going to a strip club.
The place opened at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that was not a coincidence.
Strip club's not cheating, right?
Captain Miller went in there and literally dragged people out.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Out of a strip club?
Yeah.
Jesus. That's embarrassing.
If I would have been like, what you doing here, sir?
I'm doing what you're doing.
But,
he was a frat guy at Ball State.
Was he really? Hell yeah, chirp.
You were supposed to get your Ahsoka book signed.
Well, I was broke at the time, and it was like $120.
It was expensive.
And I was so broke.
No,
I have her figure. It's the Black Series figures or whatever. I've got that signed by her, and underneath it says "I am no Jedi."
That's cool.
Which is super cool. That's like my most prized possession.
My dog's name is Ahsoka. Where did she go, by the way?
She's right here.
Okay.
Just vibing.
She's just
Okay.
chilling out here.
Never mind. I know you didn't see
I've
it.
always been an imperialist. Like, love the Empire. Always been my favorite. But Ahsoka and the whole Rebels thing is like that's my one rebellion. Like, I'm good with it.
Right.
It makes me happy.
You a fan of Revan 2?
I'm a lot of the pre-Galactic Civil War, pre-Clone War stuff, I'm not too well versed into it. So
see,
I never played like Knights of the Old Republic.
See, that's where I cook. That's like.
See, while people were playing Knights of the Old Republic, I was nerding out on RuneScape. So
hell yeah, hell yeah.
I used to play the shit out of Knights of the Old Republic.
Club Penguin too. This is two. RuneScape and Club Penguin. That's my shit.
Like my account is. I just maxed it.
Like I have a big ass Revan poster. It's not up because I ran out of room.
It's like where to put it.
Yeah, exactly. Not a bad idea. Yeah. I hope it doesn't. It's gonna fall on me while I'm playing a video game. I just know it. And then I have a Revan statue right there too. I also have Revan's lightsaber. Oh yeah, that's right. I did have that one up there. Yeah. Which cool part about Revan and Thrawn is they're actually very similar in a lot of ways. Is that they're both master military tacticians. So like they're a few thousand years apart, but it would be awesome to see like not them fighting because obviously Revan would kick his ass, but like them like deciding like both of them in charge of a fleet. You know, I always thought that would be awesome.
It almost makes me want to see Chiss interaction from that time period.
Yeah, no, the Galaxy didn't even know about the Chiss at the time because the Unknown Regions was actually much bigger. Yeah.
I don't even know what the Chiss is. What'd you say?
He's a Chiss.
Yeah.
Blue guy.
Yeah.
Got you. Blue guy. That's what I call him.
Which I love. Timothy Zahn, by the way, coolest motherfucker you ever.
Voice of him?
No, the guy who wrote him.
Oh, gotcha.
He wrote the books in the early '90s, which made George
you
Lucas.
Told me that.
Yeah, which made George Lucas want to do.
It's the only thing that they kept from the expanded universe before Disney bought it. They kept Thrawn. So in character.
No, they actually got rid of it all. But then they brought him back in Rebels.
Oh.
Yeah, Thrawn had pretty much been written out until the Rebels.
Yeah.
And that was where, and it was the 3rd season that I think he came in. And like when I saw him step out for the first time,
it was like,
well, when they mentioned the 7th Fleet.
Yeah. Where are we going with this?
I was like,
where are we going with this?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Thrawn pops out, and I was just like, I melted, man.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite Armada figures miniatures that I have.
The Chimera.
It's the Chimera Star Destroyer, and underneath it, it's got the Chimera paint job on it.
Yeah, which it's the only Star Destroyer that actually has like a symbol on it. Like even Darth Vader's doesn't have a symbol on it. Tarkin's doesn't have anything on it. It's just his because they had to do something to make it special. But
and that logo in the background, that is the 7th Fleet logo.
Right. Yeah.
Oh. See, I'm also not well versed on Thrawn.
I bought this picture at Comic-Con, and then Timothy Zahn was there as well, and I was like, oh, I'm getting him. I already went up here and got the book signed, but then I had to I was like, I'm buying this.
How much did this actually cost?
I don't want to think about it, Jeff.
Because I've been to Comic-Con. I know how much a signature costs.
Bro, I had, let's just say I went there with a budget.
Yeah,
I exceeded my budget.
See, and you're honestly, that's the way to do it. Because I went there to go see Tommy. Only had one. He saw my VHS, so I panicked. I was like, I don't know what to bring. I'll bring my VHS. And I should have brought my helmet and my fucking figurine, but I ran out of money, so I didn't. I wish I would have got like the poster signed by all of them, but now I can't.
Whatever budget you make for Comic-Con, like
times it by 2.
The bad part is the bad part is PopCon was the next month, and I went to that too. I bought 2. I had to call Wendy, and I was like, "Can I buy this? Can I buy this? Can I buy this?" She kept she told me she was gonna keep me accountable. She kept on saying yes. I was just like,
see, damn.
I have a couple lightsabers back there that we can bring out later.
Paige will say no.
Are they the
combat, yeah.
The stunt.
You can actually
ones?
Fight with them, yeah.
Damn.
I can hear Duel of Fates playing right now in my head.
Copyright.
I play that while I'm working out.
Oh no, it's on my workout playlist too.
I've been so funny thing.
You can actually fight with this too.
For my child. So weeks ago.
Oh yeah, he's pregnant.
Yes.
Hey, congratulations.
I think it was about a month ago, maybe a little more, where we've been watching these videos on like your pregnancy to this point or whatever, and they said your baby is now able to start hearing things. So talk to your baby and play music. And the first thing I pull out
Duel
is
Fates?
the Imperial March.
Oh no, nice.
And then I play
Duel Fates, yeah.
I think I similar. Instead of that, it's gonna be Jurassic Park theme song. That's my favorite
and then the
musical.
third one I played was the Grand Army of the Republic.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's kind of similar to Imperial March, isn't it?
It's a little similar.
Yeah.
The Separatist one, I think, is a lot cooler. In my
It is. It is.
Oh,
have you seen Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah. Oh, it's been years.
Okay.
Oh,
He's trying to get me to watch it.
you seem very well adjusted. Have you seen Arcane? No. God damn it! No one's watched this show. I want to.
Not familiar with
it. It's so good.
I've been out of the anime scene.
It's not anime. It's an American cartoon, but it's like has anime qualities. It's French, but it's so awesome. Like the animation style is French, apparently.
French?
Huh?
They speak French?
No, they speak American. I don't know.
American?
English.
They speak American.
They speak English.
Wendy doesn't speak Spanish. She speaks Mexican.
She's Honduran.
I know.
See, now that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Arcane is good. No, yeah, he lost the bet, and so now he has to watch Dragon Ball
I
Z.
lost a bet, and I still think I would have won.
Not in the anime?
It's not like the shows, or it's just...
It's long.
Everything just takes forever.
It does.
Like arcs, like I'm sorry, like even the Dragon Ball Z like condensed version where they take out all the filler, it's still 40 episodes for one season.
But that's how much action's in it though. Like Dragon Ball, you're talking about Kai. Dragon Ball Kai took like the Saiyan saga. This is rough, like a rough estimate. Like it's probably like a 30 episodes in like the Kai, the condensed version. Original version is probably like 90.
Damn.
And they
that doesn't make it better, Jeff. Like,
but it's so good.
I will say too, like I just think that anime from that generation is just it's a lot easier.
It may
watch.
be better. I'm not saying it's bad. I just like
it's a lot less
childish,
cringy.
Yeah,
is the word I was looking for. But like
Well,
there's some anime that
TV shows from our generation were just better than they are.
Dude,
now.
Vegeta gets so badass in the Cell Saga, he just fucks up. He punches his son in the gut and says, like, be stronger.
I wish my dad did that to me.
He was like, yeah, he like punches his son. He's like, yeah, be stronger. Don't
be better,
like,
man.
stop
What the
being a
fuck?
pussy.
The only
fun Dragon Ball Z thing from back in the day. So I was around when Halo Combat Evolve came out.
Oh, okay.
And that was like the first little thing when you were playing your friends on what's it called? The connection link. You couldn't play online at the time.
Mm-hmm.
The 4-screen kind of thing.
Yeah, the 4-screen, but then you can link in other people's Xboxes with the internet cord.
Oh, okay, I got you.
System link or something like that.
Yeah.
But like you would make your name, and the first ever Halo name that I made for myself was Frieza.
Oh.
Okay, why not?
And my dad, being somebody who speaks Spanish, Fresa, like, what are you, a strawberry?
Okay, let me ask you this: Is Goku a superhero?
Is he a superhero?
Yeah.
I mean,
What's your definition of superhero?
No, don't ask him that. Is Goku a superhero?
It's a good question.
This is the part of the. Well, you didn't. Well, technically,
Don't say anything.
No, I'm saying this is part of the bet you lost.
Yeah, don't say anything else. just let him decide. Is Goku a superhero?
I'd say probably not.
Ha!
Oh yeah, like I want to listen to this guy.
You just said he's well adjusted.
Well, I mean,
Well, not anymore. Damn it.
but that's the thing is like, okay, you look at anime and you start looking at the protagonist. The only one that I can immediately think of, outside of My Hero Academia, that's centered around superhero protagonists and villain antagonists, but the only other one that I can think of that would be like superhero is One Punch Man.
Yeah. who's a parody off of Superman and Goku?
We had our second episode. We had a superhero draft.
I had the first round pick.
His first pick was
Goku.
Was Goku, and like I let it go, but I was just like, but once he tried to take Aang as a superhero for his pick, that's when I was like, okay, we're not.
They're
doing
all
this.
superheroes.
You have to draw a line.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what I was
And
thinking.
I think what you have to look at is, and I guess this kind of goes into what's the definition of a superhero, is you have to look at the surrounding universe behind it. Goku isn't this
Fine. I
outlier.
take Saiyan Man. He still won Superman in a fight. Technically, Gohan's stronger than Goku. Just saying.
You can't change it now.
Well, yeah. I still won. Doesn't matter. I'm just saying. Doesn't matter.
You won.
You can
because-
take
you
Vegeta,
won because-
Gohan, or Goku. They're still gonna fuck up Superman.
You won because Clara likes Danny Phantom.
You're damn right. 'Cause Danny Phantom was also an OP pick. I don't fuck you. That's a great pick.
See, I was
Thank you.
okay with Danny Phantom.
He's just a better vision.
My thing is like a superhero is somebody who like saving the world isn't their
Goku.
job. Isn't their job.
It's not a job. He's a farmer.
So, okay, would you let me finish?
No.
So like Aang, I took an issue with Aang because like that as the Avatar, that's his job.
I'll give you that.
And then he
superheroes-
tried to pick Optimus Prime.
Superheroes, I would probably put Optimus Prime in a superhero.
See, I wouldn't
See?
because he's a soldier. He's not a hero. He's not a superhero.
He's not in a war anymore. He's on Earth.
Yeah.
He's just a.
They're still
He's
at
a truck
war.
driver.
He's a truck driver.
Put that same reasoning to Captain America though, and all the way up.
But he was in that war with the Nazis.
No, but he still maintained superhero status, and he was still a part of the government, being part of S.H.I.E.L.D. And at that time, S.H.I.E.L.D. was part of the government. It was a working agency.
This is a well-adjusted man right here.
Now he's agreeing with you. It's okay. Superman would have kicked Optimus
But
Prime's
again,
ass.
That's
why I
true.
think
Yeah.
It's the context of the world in which that this protagonist, this character, is involved in. Is another example of somebody who's got powers, but I wouldn't call them a superhero. Would be Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. They can use alchemy
I've never seen
to
that one.
transmute things.
I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of it.
For combat or for medical use or whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, his goals aren't necessarily selfless. They're selfish to reobtain his and his brother's bodies back to their original state. But not a superhero. It's my favorite anime of all time.
We should have had
The
him.
original one.
Not Brotherhood.
That is
That's
a
fair.
hot take. That is
No, that's
unpopular.
Wait, who doesn't like? Wait, that's a solid pick for a favorite anime.
I didn't say I didn't like Brotherhood, but the original Full Metal Alchemist, I liked that better than Brotherhood.
So let me wait before you. Did you cry during the Chimera? Is it Chimera episode?
Chimera? Yeah. I
I
say Chimera. Some people say Chimera.
I think that's the first anime I ever cried at was watching that episode.
Absolutely. Yeah. And
it's heartbreaking.
It's just as sad in both.
I've only ever cried with one like movie.
Really?
And I'm not gonna tell you which one.
No, I gotta know.
I'm not
you open this can of worms.
Not on camera.
You gotta tell me. Off air?
Okay, in my defense, I was like 8 years old.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Okay,
That doesn't
so
count.
The Force Awakens.
What? No, I cried at Force Awakens for a whole nother reason.
Oh,
But,
hello.
Hello.
Join the party.
Who else are we bringing in here?
I thought you might have been recording.
Oh, what's up, man?
Hello.
You're good.
Close the door.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, but yeah,
Yeah, what movie you cried?
I was 8 years old.
Okay.
And it was Castaway.
Well said.
Exactly, dude.
That's fair.
Absolute,
Sorry.
dude. Absolute bawling my eyes out. I remember my dad going, "What the heck? Like what is going on?"
That's a decent movie.
That's where I wish my dad punched me in the stomach and
Like,
said, "Get stronger."
Get stronger.
He was like, "It's okay, buddy," and I'm just looking back at myself. Damn, I cried over a volleyball.
When you put it like that, that's kind of pussy, dude.
Right?
See, well, but I'm like, I don't even remember.
Means you were able to take yourself into
Bro.
Tom Hanks.
Right?
And
Oh,
feel the
no.
emotions the director wanted you to.
I have
feel.
not watched that.
That's crazy.
I have not watched that movie since.
Really?
For that reason, I remember I came downstairs. My sister was watching it, and she goes, "That scene's about to come on," and I'm like, "Bye." Like, I was like 14 at the time.
Okay, so off topic, but kind of on topic. So the first movie that made me like bawl my eyes out in theaters, I was like a grown ass man. So there's a movie called Two Guns. I remember this specifically this day. It was Mark Wahlberg and Denzel Washington. Two Guns, action flick, whatever, buddy comedy or buddy cop movie. And I'm like, I'm gonna go see it with my sister. We get there, it's sold out. So we're like, whoa, we took all this time to go to the movies. Like, we want to see a movie. Like, oh, what's out? So we just looked at the things, listing. My sister's like, let's go watch this one. It got a lot of good reviews. It's called Fruitville Station. You ever heard of it? It's Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan's first like film together before they did Black Panther and Creed. And it's about a true story about this guy who just gets shot by the cops. And I did not know this was like a thing. So I'm seeing this movie and like,
Was Michael B. Jordan a lawyer in that movie?
no, he was like this random guy who's he was an ex gang member who like changed, or ex like criminal who got his life together. Okay. And like New Year's, this all happened, like everything's happened, and this cop shot him on accident or something like that. And I was just like sitting there, and my sister's looking at me, and I'm not like you might have been like shed a tear kind of cry. I'm and she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, I wanted to see an action movie. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What am I watching?
I'm just like sitting like there's like a scene where like his mom finds out and she like just starts yelling. I'm just like, I wanted to see Mexican guys get blown up. Like, I want to see the cartel guys get shot, and now I want to see the black guy and his mom cry over his dead body. I was like, this is a horrible day. I will not let her live it down to this day. Never watch Fruitville Station. It's a great movie. Just don't watch it or be in a
There's a lot of movies like that.
Where it's just like sad.
Yeah, you like such an amazing movie. Don't watch it.
You can watch it once, it's all good.
Yeah.
The one movie that makes me cry all the time, and you'll make fun of me for this one.
I probably will.
But it hits so close to home. It's Black Hawk Down.
Are you fucking serious?
That's a great movie.
About the time the movie came out, when did it come out?
Is it really Scott?
2002 or 1 or something.
Yeah.
But 9/11 had just happened a couple of years ago. My dad, he was in the army at the time, and
that makes sense.
And he got deployed. So like having that movie in my young impressionable self is like, oh my gosh, my dad's gonna.
Well, what got me about that movie
this.
is when they actually like stripped the dude down and they were like parading him. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. And like, here's the crazy part: I totally believe that happened.
Probably.
So, I don't know if you recognized it. But did you ever do ruck marches out into the ranges at Fort Benning?
Yeah. Yeah.
So one of the ranges that you would pass by is I think it was the Gary Gordon range, one of the Medal of Honor recipients.
Oh, really?
One of the Task Force Delta guys who dropped down to help protect Mike Durant. So
I think one of the Black Hawk Down guys became a drill sergeant.
Probably,
I think one of I could have because unless he was making it up, but I think somebody I know actually had him as their drill sergeant.
My dad went to high school with one of the Rangers that actually got shot in Black Hawk Down.
Oh no shit.
So
okay.
That's a good Orlando Bloom, young one. I think.
Orlando Bloom being in the movie, and the guy who plays Draco Malfoy plays the Ranger company.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
It's been a
wait, back up.
When my Rangers get to the 5-yard line.
You mean
Lucius
Malfoy?
Well, who did I say?
Draco.
Yeah,
I was supposed to say he was like.
I got what
he
you
was
meant.
like 5.
You said Malfoy. I was like, oh shit, that is him.
Yeah.
What's
I just had to
forget his
clarify
name.
that. Okay.
Because he's in a lot of random shit.
Oh, he plays in a. Who did he play?
He's also in some.
He played the High Inquisitor on or the Grand Inquisitor on Rebels.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did not know
He
that.
was a voice. He was a voice of him. He played on The Patriot. He was the evil British dude.
Yep.
That's what it was.
I
the
forget
Patriot.
his name. It's Jason Isaacs.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
right. That's right. That's right.
Awesome. He's one of those actors that does not get enough
And
credit.
Ian McGregor.
Him and Jerry.
Ewan.
Oh.
Ewan.
See, that's why. See, I'm not the first.
EWAN.
Yeah, it's Ian.
That's Ian.
But they pronounce it Ewan.
Yeah, because they're dumb.
Because they're Irish.
Shout out to Ireland if we get there over there.
Oh my god.
I told you I had my other podcast. We had like a following in Pakistan for some reason.
Wait, what?
my other podcast I do with my friend Nick.
Yeah.
We had for a while there. We had a pretty decent following. Half of our listeners came from Pakistan.
That's hilarious.
I said I don't know if
Right.
hey, let me have it, okay? I will take any bot.
They're probably not used to seeing a black guy. Like,
what? Maybe we had a theory that was like an army base that some guy randomly found us or something or we had no idea. It was like Pakistan and somewhere in Brazil. It was randomly, so we could get some international listeners. So subscribe.
go
So all my
Palestine.
pack of pals out there.
All my pack of pals. Put it on a T-shirt. Hell yeah.
If we get famous enough, that is gonna go on a
Pack of pals.
Pack of pals.
Oh, or pack of pals.
We're gonna get canceled, bro.
Dude, you ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, we should probably wrap it up.
You can send my royalty check.
All right.
You might
Well,
get lost in the mail.
that's been this episode days.
We'll have to have you on when we do the villains
I
draft,
want
though.
to be on for more
Yeah.
days.
Oh yeah. Please be on for the
It's a
villain
blast,
draft.
bro. Yeah,
We're gonna probably have a villain draft sometime next year, maybe this year.
yeah, we'll see.
But we're probably do it at my house because we don't have enough
We don't
chairs
have
in
room-
here
yeah, we don't have enough room for
and the camera setup. But
Dude, I can bring a table. I can bring chairs. We can set this whole fucking thing up.
oh yeah, if you want to play the tabletop game too, I'm down to make that a video
That'd
too.
be cool. We can get a couple more people.
Because they have a secret. I wouldn't play Secret Hitler, but it's called like Secret Sith.
Secret
Wait, have you ever played
Love
Secret?
that game.
Have you played Secret Hitler?
No, but that sounds like fun.
But
is a lot of
they have a Star Wars one called Secret Sith, and I kind of want to play that. Yeah, I want to play
I
that.
have a Star Wars Cards Against Humanity game.
Oh really?
I don't know
I
where.
saw Facebook ads.
Yeah.
and stuff for
I
that.
don't know where it is, but it's. I got it because I keep forgetting you're here. I got it because I saw you had a Harry Potter one,
Harry Potter
or
what?
someone had a Harry Potter one when we were at a game night at your house.
They have a Disney.
I have a Harry Potter seen it, or like a Harry Potter. I have a lot of Harry Potter
Well,
shit.
somebody I saw a Harry Potter Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, I
somewhere.
think my friend did bring one. I think yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
okay, they got to have a Star Wars one. That night,
They do.
That night, I bought a Star Wars.
They have a Marvel one too.
I know they have when I bought it.
Oh. Well, there you go. Oh, but yes, like and subscribe. You follow us at a bunch of nerds podcast on Instagram, maybe Facebook sometime. Hell no, not TikTok because that's too much information.
FYI, AK, we try and end this podcast like 3 times before we actually end it.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's just normal. Until next time,
It's every day.
be you. You want to add anything to that?
Me too. Hashtag.
I'm probably just going to cut this half part out. Bye.